Are you looking for the best nose hair trimmers? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best nose hair trimmers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Panasonic Ear and Nose Hair Trimmer. This is like the Rolls-Royce of nose hair trimmers. Expensive, but top of the line. Almost all of the experts we spoke to for this story recommended Panasonic's multi-purpose gadget. Its ergonomic design means you can use it on your ear, eyebrows, and groin area, but where it really shines is mowing down your nasal hair. The vacuum cleaning system helps prevent bacteria build up and maintain hygiene, says Dr. Jeremy Brower, a board-certified dermatologist with Spectrum Skin and Laser in New York City. He's tested this nose hair trimmer and recommends it for all his male patients. The wet/dry feature makes cleaning it a breeze, whether you're using it under the shower or over a sink. Plus, our testers said its dual-edged trimmer cuts down nose hair pretty efficiently. Lesser trimmers we've tested required an extra 30 seconds to clear as much hair. Plus, its vacuum system sucks up those stray hair for less cleanup, though testers found that you'll have to remove it from your gadget every 4 months if you're using it consistently. Long-term results. After 6 months of using Panasonic's ear and nose hair trimmer, we found that it trims our errant nostril hairs as well as it did right out of the box. We did notice that its battery time has decreased slightly after 3 months of using it, but not enough of a decline to make a huge difference. Testing notes. We won't say this nose hair trimmer is bulky, per se, because nose hair trimmers are by default small appliances, but it is hefty. It sits well in your hand and is easy to hold and grip, which is a surprisingly needed and underrepresented feature in the nose hair trimmer world. We also weren't exaggerating when we said this is the Rolls-Royce of trimmers. It powers through thick and long nose hairs with ease and leaves our nostrils feeling shorn and clean. The vacuum feature is also a very welcome feature that we didn't know we needed until we tried it. After all, who really wants to clean up nose hair clippings from their sink? The one thing we will say is that while you can technically use this in the shower thanks to the wet/dry feature, cutting hair of all kinds is easier when it's dry, even nose hairs. We advise sticking to using it outside of the shower. Number 2. Conair Nose Hair Trimmer. Most nose hair trimmers we've tested came in 2 blade styles, a rotary head or dual blade. What makes Conair stand out is its unique mushroom-shaped cutter head. The tip's lip helps you direct the trimmer up close on the inner edge of your nostrils that's able to reach farther than other trimmers we've tried, making this the closest shaver we've seen so far. That's why we gave it a 2023 Men's Health Grooming Award. Most people, our editors among them, find this difference to be the world, while others are simply happy with a regular rotary trimmer end design. If you ask us, it ultimately comes down to how your nose hair grows and how frequent you need to trim it. Other standout features were Conair's ergonomic design, with a texturized body that provided extra grip, and a slim profile that easily fit inside our DOP kits, making this great for travel. While the Conair comes with 3 attachments for body and beard trimming, we found they didn't cut as closely as its nose hair trimmer. Long-term results. 5 editors tested Conair's nose hair trimmers, and 2 of them have been consistently using them for the past 3 months. Our testers love its super close cut, which held up even after 5 months of using it. Though they did find that the Conair's motor got slightly louder the longer they used it. Testing notes. First of all, let's forget the other attachments. We found them to be good to have if you need them, but not nearly as effective as the hero, the nose hair trimmer. The unique mushroom-shaped head is a welcome innovation to the nose hair trimming world in that it allows the trimmer to reach areas within your nostril that other more traditionally shaped heads can't. For instance, one tester said regular trimmers always miss hair right on the lip of his nostril. This one didn't. That alone was enough for us to give this top marks in our testing process. Number 3. Manscaped Weed Whacker 2.0. Battery-powered nose trimmers are great if you don't plan on using it too often. But if you're using one regularly, which we recommend you do given how fast nose hair can grow, then we recommend a rechargeable option, like this one from Manscaped. It's not surprising the brand that reinvented the body groomer delivered the same technology above your neck with the first iteration of the Weed Whacker, but the 2.0 takes it to a whole other level. This powerful nose and ear hair trimmer contains a 7,000 RPM motor in this tiny package, protected by a hypoallergenic stainless steel cone that protects your delicate skin from getting cut as you trim. That means less pulling and more shaving. During our first time testing it, we noticed how seamlessly it cut our nasal fur. Even more impressive, it was the quietest trimmer we've tried, which made for an even more pleasant shaving experience. Plus, the tip is angled to allow you to reach even the hardest to reach crevices in your schnoz. Unlike most of the other nose hair trimmers on this list, it's rechargeable via USB, so no need to switch out batteries. Each charge gets you 45 minutes of trim time. Long-term results. After using it for 2 months, we found that Manscaped's marquee nose trimmer cut just as close as it did when we first tested it. And we were pleasantly surprised to find that its 45-minute battery life still held up after multiple charges. We can safely say that this was made to last, and a worthy investment to your grooming routine. Number 4. Philips Norelco Nose Trimmer 5000. If you're looking for an all-in-one trimming option, this Philips Norelco model is pretty hard to beat. Yeah, it doesn't have Panasonic's vacuum feature, but it can still cut nose hair just as effectively, thanks to a dual-sided steel blade that chops down strands without any tugging. Testers say it's a massive improvement from Philips Norelco's 1000 model, which has a similar design but duller blade that led to tons of pulling. Ouch. The biggest feature we noticed while testing was how great it is for sensitive skin, which is especially crucial given that our nostrils is one of the most sensitive areas on our face. Dr. Brower has tested this as well and recommends it to his patients. The blades have protective tube technology designed to protect the nostrils from cuts and irritation. The nose, ear, and eyebrow attachments, with multiple length combs, all work well. Plus, the trimmer comes with a nifty attachment for your sideburns. Long-term results. After using it for 4 months, we can safely say that Philips Norelco trimmer still trimmed just as efficiently as it did when we first received it. While it comes with several attachments for shaving the rest of your body, we found that they didn't cut as closely as the original blade, so we'd recommend buying a separate body groomer in those instances. Testing notes. As a nose hair trimmer, this multifunctional tool delivers on everything you want a nose hair trimmer to be. It cuts with ease, it doesn't pull or snag your hairs, and it doesn't irritate or nick the inside of your nose. The blades are sharp and fast, and the tube housing makes it easy to use. If you're into things like eyebrow detailing and other small tweaks to your facial hair, the additional attachments may come in handy, but we found that they are a little trickier to use and not as efficient as the nose hair attachment. Thank God for the included pouch, as well, because these attachments are tiny and definitely easy to lose in the bottom of your dop kit or bathroom drawer. We usually prefer a rechargeable tool, but the replaceable lithium battery is fine and good for travel. Number 5. Zori Ear and Nose Hair Trimmer Clipper. We get it. Building a solid grooming arsenal can get expensive quickly. So if you're looking to trim costs, pun intended, on your grooming gadgets, but still want something that gets the job done, then we recommend Zori's best-selling trimmer that's less than $14. Given that it's a top-rated rig on Amazon, we decided to try the Zori ourselves. Given the price point, we were impressed by its IPX7 waterproof rating and a 6,500 RPM motor that slices hair pretty cleanly. While it didn't cut as closely as the Manscaped or Philips Norelco trimmers, it still did a commendable job cleaning our nostrils, only adding a few extra minutes to our shaving time compared to our top-rated trimmers. What's nice is you can easily pop off the top and rinse under water to clean. Then, after every use, you can snap on the protective top case, a useful feature for keeping your gadget clean while traveling. The only qualms about this trimmer might be overall durability and lifespan, but for those who don't have a lot of nose hair to battle, this is an ideal starter trimmer to go with. Long-term results. After testing Zori's trimmer for a month, we noticed a decline in cutting ability, and some pulling. But the difference wasn't big enough for most guys to notice. Testing notes. When you're using this trimmer, compared to the others on this list, you can definitely tell it's an inexpensive version. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that it doesn't have a lot of the bells and whistles that some of the more expensive options have. That said, it delivers where it matters, namely, cutting ability. It's not as fast as some of the others on this list, and in some cases doesn't cut quite as close. Those of us with thicker nose hairs noticed that we needed to use it a bit more frequently. But for the average guy with average nose foliage, it does the job and does it well. We do like the pop-off cap cleaning option, which makes cleaning it easy to remember. It's a simple thing that we appreciate.